But I feel like we only understood the misunderstanding when this Akah's video came out, and I was like, oh, remember you two, you did this, and then you were like, no, I only did this because. Okay, so just tell the story. So, but is there anything you think he did that you understand where he came from?
Okay,
even though he shouldn't have said it.
Okay, so I'll say first. Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Amadasuns channel. I'm Mudia.
And I'm Ngozi. And today we want to just do our reaction to the whole breastfeeding saga between Akah and Claire. Yeah, so I mean, it's not because pretty much you all know what every woman feels. We all want to, to Akah. So, but I was having the discussion with my husband, and he seemed to have like some perspectives which I feel like, okay, let's share this. So he's going to tell you the areas where he does agree with Akah and areas where he's like, dude, I think you overstepped. 5 things that shocked you about breastfeeding.
If you ask me, I don't think there's so much that really like shocked me really.
Why?
I couldn't like, if I say I'm not experiencing it, right? So like I can't say, oh, like it shocked me. Like that's what I think. Like, the two things that surprised me was the way he latched, and I didn't know that the supply doesn't come. I thought breast milk just starts coming out like that from day one, but the way it's like 3 days or something that it starts. You get what I mean, right? So I didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what shocked you about me? Maybe behavior or things that were happening with me. Anything shocked you about me, or it was just normal? I was fine.
No, like you stressed. Of course, you'll be stressed now. Like, but I won't say
I was crazy.
Like,
and you want to say like you understood my behaviors, because guys.
Yeah, of course, I was stressed.
Like literally, just to interrupt you, there are times like Mudia has come with the room with like with white paper towel. I come in peace. I come in peace. And I was just like, I know, I'm sorry. So what was our breastfeeding fight about?
Really, I think I won't say it was a misunderstanding.
Okay. But I feel like we only understood the misunderstanding when this Akah's video came out, and I was like, oh, remember you two, you did this, and then you were like, no, I only did this because. Okay, so just tell the story.
Okay, so you were like all complaining like oh, like he's feeding often, right? And I'm like, oh, do you think we should like introduce formula?
Yeah. So for me, it was like, so I guess there's just this thing with communication, but I like one thing is that Mudia backed off. So for me, it was like I just said, oh, I'm tired like of him always waking up. I mean, I did not say I'm tired of breastfeeding. I didn't say that, oh, like, I mean, my milk was coming out a lot, so in my own case it was easier for me. I know it's harder for other people, so in my case it was easier for me. So it's like I was still trying to push through in as much as he was getting me tired. So I was just like, I mean, it's like it's normal that you want to say, oh, I'm tired, this boy is always waking up, he's always sucking. Like literally, there was even times so you will be sucking every 30 minutes.
I ran the back pain because the way you were positioned.
Yeah, so I was always in one position because he would always, and even at the time I would have one breast big, one breast small, because he actually did increase my supply. I did have a lot of milk.
Yeah, he was a professional sucker.
So I'm not even saying that that there's nothing wrong with even offering me formula at the point where I say, see, I don't think I can do this anymore, I want to like. So but for me, what I heard was that give up. Like I just said, I'm tired, he's always waking up, give up. It's like, dude, can you like support me? Can you like back me up, because I'm struggling? That's how it felt. And so yeah, I kind of even lashed out.
So in my defense, I would say I'm not breastfeeding, it's on my body. I don't know how you are feeling. And I can't like say, okay, don't worry, I can't like because something like
something you can't relate to, and then somebody is telling you to push through in as much as you can. So like, you were trying to tread on the area of caution. I think in my head I was just hearing something else, because I was just looking for support. So where I would now put this disclaimer here, the only thing you should be telling a breastfeeding woman, in my opinion, is, you can empathize with her. I know this is difficult. I completely understand. I do not feel what you're feeling, but I completely understand how hard this is for you. Not sleeping, not positioning yourself properly. I completely understand, and you're doing great. Just let me know if you need me to do anything for you. This is all you have to say. So if she says she wants to, anything she said, if she said I want to do for me that, let's do this. If she says no, I want to push through, let's do this. So, but just don't go on any side. Just support. That's my honest opinion, because I feel like breastfeeding is very, very sensitive. So you have to be careful what you say around a breastfeeding woman, because you don't know what's really going through her mind. Like, for example, he couldn't predict that in my head I am trying to push and I need support. So in his head he was just thinking, oh, let me let her know that you can use another way, or that I don't have any issues, like I mean, with the whole stigma around for me and stuff, and let me let her know it's fine. That's what he was trying to do. So but in my head it was just like, I'm trying to push through, just tell me, let's do this, you know. That's what I wanted to hear at that point. So now we're just going to talk about Akah. So I mean, I feel like I just wanted to say one thing, because I feel like there was one thing I noticed between Akah and Claire. So I feel like there's this thing he was trying to bring out, especially from like his comment, trying to show that, oh, Claire is coming from an emotional perspective while he's coming from a goal-oriented perspective, regardless of the fact that he brought a goal without bringing a solution. Sorry, are you okay?
Yeah.
He brought a goal without bringing a solution. So how I feel he should have handled it is bring the goal with a solution. So research, bring breastfeeding cookies, bring breastfeeding lemonade, and don't even bring your goal to her. Just be bringing things for her to help her milk supply. That is all I feel like he should have done. Indirectly help the situation without actually telling her, let us meet a. Anyway, Sha, it's about Moody. So what did you think about Akah's response?
I shouldn't have said anything.
I agree.
Shouldn't have said anything, man. What?
So, but do you think? I mean, I get the part of, okay, whether he was wrong or right, he should have been silent. That was the easy way out. So, but what do you think was right? Do you feel like, so now, regardless of, I agree with you, or I mean, me too, I still feel like silence is the best option where a woman is being very emotional and stuff. I don't know, I just think so. So, but now that he already spoke, what do you think was, okay, I kind of understand where you're coming from, even though you shouldn't have said it.
I'll say something.
Yeah.
I get like when we are married, from my opinion, I don't know, personal opinion, I get when we are married, we are one. Like, I get that. But I think in a case of pregnancy and breastfeeding, like maybe nursing, and like it's probably like, it's just, you can't really say that, oh, it's we in this case, like, because you actually really don't know what pain the woman is feeling and stuff, because sometimes nipples get sore, like they're different stuff, or you don't know what the woman is feeling. So it's whatever, like you can't say, oh, like it's her body at that time, right? You can't say. Yeah,
true. So yeah, I hear that. So the we thing. So, but is there anything you think he did that you understand where he came from?
Okay.
Even though he shouldn't have said it.
Okay. So I'll say first, I think it's a new parent syndrome.
Yeah, so I just feel like it was like lack of understanding.
Yeah, so lack of understanding was there also. So I won't say,
which is where what made him think he could give a let us breastfeed for 1 year without doing anything about it. Just not understanding the process properly, and saying, oh, okay, let us stash up because the child will be biting at 7 months. It's like,
so probably like you said earlier, more research would have helped.
Maybe more research.
I don't know how much research you would have done.
But more research with a solution. So I feel like you can research and say, oh, WHO said you should breastfeed to the age of 2, and then you can come with that. But then, how does that fix the goal? How does that get to the goal? That's not being like, how you get to the goal is, how do we increase breast milk supply? I mean, at this point, because she said like that was the second conversation, like they've had the conversation before, so he knew there was a struggle with breast milk. I feel like you guys, I'm giving my opinion. But it's like an emotional something, because breastfeeding is hard. It's hard. Even I that did it up to age 2, I feel like I got to age 2 because I didn't know how to stop. Literally, I had to travel for 2 weeks. That's how we stopped. So because my son likes breasts, I don't know if I'll put his parts, but oh my goodness, from the day he was born. So I mean, there are different children. Like there are children that will stop like early. I have friends that the children just weren't interested, but him, even when I got back, he was making attempts. After I said, if you did not have it for 2 weeks, you're not gonna die if I don't give you again, you know, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, so that's where you understand that he was a new parent, is what you're saying.
So that was a new parent, and also like that's what. Yeah. So
that's where the mistake stemmed from, not really understanding.
Yeah. So I wasn't trying to maybe, I don't think
hurt
was trying to hurt her feelings, or maybe like but I think it was just the lack of understanding.
Okay. I hear that. I hear that.
So that's what I think.
So, but do you think they should have posted it online?
Oh man.
But I feel like it was a conversation starter for most people. All of us put up stuff online either way, of our family, our children. It was like, I mean, we only had the conversation where you told me, the only reason I mentioned for me, like we never actually talked about it. He was just silent. The minute I just said, what's your problem? Why can't you support me? That was it. The conversation never went beyond there. But like, it made us start that conversation where you actually told me, no, I was actually trying to make sure that you wanted to let you know that it was okay if that's what you wanted to do.
It's like it's in a way like it's a lesson like people learn to like. Like maybe expecting a baby.
Or any guy that was thinking that, just like, so this is not a this is actually, and seeing every woman's reaction is that okay, so I think that is overstepping. So let's back off, you know.
When I watched that video, I'm like, oh wow, this is something to learn. Like,
I agree.
Now, quite a lot of ladies didn't feel really happy with him. We're not really happy with the like.
I don't think there's any woman that even understand what he did.
So a lot of ladies were not happy.
We on top breastfeeding. I saw some funny ass memes.
Some guys like made me
silent.
No, even like young guys, or guys trying to maybe have a baby, or they're expecting a baby, or their wife is breastfeeding, they will know how to like back off, and it's a lesson. Like now you've seen like thousands of women's reactions. Like you can't. Like,
guys, I'm looking at the time because we're supposed to literally go pick up Suyi in like 15 minutes.
All the time.
We're very late. I think that's pretty much it. So I don't know if we're going to add something. If not, so we can just tell them bye, guys. So I think we should be making our bye short and sweet.
Okay. Have a nice weekend, guys.
God bless you.
Bye.
Out.